What is up, people of YouTube? I am back today after a few long days. The last 2 weeks I've had a raging cold, haven't been able to do anything, so I'm finally out of it. Finally feeling better today. Yesterday I was still out of it, but today I'm just completely better. So just the way nature works sometimes. Don't know, man. So yeah. And I think before Thanksgiving break, I'm gonna do my part 3 of my top albums. I have 20. I'm gonna go all the way from 20 to 10 today. Just do 10 of them. I think that's gonna be a lot better. And then 10, 3, and 1 is gonna be my last video, like usual, like how people do this. So, all right. So we're starting out with number 20. We have City of Evil from Avenged Sevenfold. Like Linkin Park, this is a very nostalgic album for me. I love that they're into Iron Maiden and all that, and that was the biggest influence you can hear, along with like emo bands from the '80s. And yeah, their songs are really good, but like this album is just top notch. It's awesome. So without further ado, this is Bat Country from Avenged Sevenfold.
So, what are you gonna ask the wizard for, Pixel?
Well, I'm not sure he's...
Through the night, the heat of winter weather, the better than
Yeah. I gotta be honest, I've never seen that full video before. That's why I didn't stop it, and I did not realize it was that pornographic. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's how bands were back in the early 2000s, man. That's how it was. So, what a great song, though. I love the guitar solos coming off that Twin Axe Attack from Iron Maiden. Just so cool. And the album cover is really well done as well. So, that's Avenged Sevenfold. And the new album, I can't get into at all. I am gotta be honest. I can't get into their new stuff. So it's. I wish they would return to what this was. So come on, do it for me. Number 19, I have Songs from the Wood from Jethro Tull. This is probably my favorite Jethro Tull album. It's just so folky and just awesome. I knew the basics from Jethro Tull before I dived into this one, but this one got me fully into the band. Um, just really cool stuff. Great song to hike to. Great album to hike to. Just really awesome stuff. Because I love Irish folk, so this just fits into that. And yeah, this is Velvet Green from Jethro Tull, Songs from the Wood.
Walking on velvet green, Scotch I'm growing. Isn't it rare to be taking the air, sitting walking on velvet green? Walking on velvet green, distant cows lowing, never a care, with your legs in the air, loving walking on velvet green. Won't you have company? Yes, taking your hands. Go down a velvet green with a countryman who's a young girl's fancy and an old place dream. Tell your mother that you walked all night on velvet green. One dusky hop fires right up to the north. There lies your reputation, all that you were. Where the scent of wild roses dance the milk green. Tell your mother that you walked all night on velvet green.
Yeah, just awesome stuff. And I realized that was a dog behind him. I did not realize that dog was there the whole time I've been listening to that album. I even have it on vinyl. That's the first time I saw the dog. That's kind of sad, but what a great song. Number 18, we have Led Zeppelin's self-titled. This is along the lines with Jethro Tull. Like this album is just a classic. In folk, like the Battle of Evermore, and this is so cool. With Sandy Danny from Fairport Convention as a singer. Black Dog, Rock and Roll, just classic songs. Stairway to Heaven, of course. People would think that this is kind of high, but I think this is a perfect place for it. Not much else to say. Just really awesome albums, Led Zeppelin. So Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin. Let's do it.
So, what are you gonna ask the wizard for, Pixel?
Well, I'm not sure he's such.
I'm just gonna skip to the solo.
Calling you to join him. Dear people, can you hear the wind blow? And did you know our stairway lies on the whispering wind?
Yeah, I realized I picked the wrong video. I was going for the other classic one, and that was not the one, but still, really, I mean, Jimmy Page is still awesome. So, Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, incredible album. 17, we have Jailbreak from Thin Lizzy, Ireland's greatest. Yeah, I like back then. I knew all the popular songs like "Boys Are Back in Town" and "Jailbreak" and all this stuff. But yeah, as you go deeper into their category, you realize they're an incredible band. They're so talented. Phil Lynott was just a charismatic lead singer. Um, I honestly I compare these guys to the Irish Kiss, and I like the Irish Kiss way better than the American Kiss. I got to be honest. And yeah, Thin Lizzy is just like my ultimate comfort rock stuff. Like, if I want to go hard rock route and be comforted, Thin Lizzy is that band for me. So amazing stuff, amazing Irish band. What else can you say? And yeah, he's black and Irish. How awesome is that? you don't have that you don't see that much, to be honest. So in popular media. So yeah, Boys Are Back in Town, Thin Lizzy.
So, what are you gonna ask the wizard for, Pixel?
Well, I'm not sure.
say. But man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. You know that chick that used to dance a lot? Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't wanna know, forget her. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town? You spread the word around. Friday night they'll be dressed to kill down at Dino's Bar and Grill. The drink will flow and blood will spill. And if the boys wanna fight, you better let them. That jukebox in the corner blasting out my favorite song. The nights are getting warmer, it won't be long. Won't be long till summer comes. Now that the boys are here again. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town.
Love that song. Love it so much. The first time I heard that song, believe it or not, was in Heath Ledger's Knight's Tale. Knight's Tale. Great movie. 16, we have The Who, Quadrophenia. I was thinking of doing the one with Behind Blue Eyes and all that, but I think this one is even stronger album than that. I get chills when I listen to this. It comes on heavy rotation, and yeah, I think this is this shows The Who's the most talent from them. Just what a bombastic band, so good. Just everyone just was on fire during the making of this. So this is The Who, The Real Me. I love this song as a total protest song, saying, hey, I am who I am. If you don't accept that, then F off, basically, and I love it. So yeah, this is The Who with The Real Me. Very punk rock energy song. Love it.
And you see the real me, doctor.
Awesome.
Reach
15, we have Rodriguez Coming from Reality. Watch the movie Searching for Sugar Man. It is my favorite music documentary of all time. Second to Flight 666, Iron Maiden. So this was my first, and then Iron Maiden is my second favorite, to clarify. And yeah, just Rodriguez was an amazing talent. Nobody knew who the heck he was in America, and then South Africa got a hold of his records through word of mouth during the apartheid era, which is a heavy political time. And yeah, he was basically South Africa's Bob Dylan. Just how poetic his lyrics were, and he was just this mysterious figure that nobody knew where he was from or anything like that. So and then 20 years later, in the 90s, just discovered that he's alive, and then they asked him to play a concert, and yeah, just the rest you see in the documentary is just like what a great moment in music. It's kind of like if people think Elvis is still alive and not dead, and if he came back and put a concert on, it'd be kind of like that. So just I love this guy. I love his music. It's just so, I'd say like a combination of like Bob Dylan and Leonard Cohen, and a little bit of Santana, because he's I think he's Latino. Yeah, he's Latino, Hispanic. He's Hispanic, so he puts Hispanic music into it. His folk songs, which I love even more. Just it gives it this unique flavor to his music. So without further ado, this is Sanverin Lullaby Lifestyles.
So, what are you gonna ask the wizard for, Pixel?
Well, I'm not sure he's.
I'm going to skip this long intro thing. Put the light on. Dark at 4 o'clock now. What the heck?
The generals hate holidays. Others shoot up to chase the sun blues away. Another storefront church is open. Sea of neon lights. A boxer, his shadow fights. Soldier tired and sailor broken. Winter's asleep at my window. Cold wind waits at my door. She asked me up to her place, but I won't be down anymore. Judges with meter-maid hearts, order supermarket justice starts. Frozen children in her city. Walkers in the paper rain, waiting for those nights that never came. The hijack trying so hard to be pretty. Night rains tap at my window. Winds of my thoughts passing by. She laughed when I tried to tell her hello only ends in goodbye. Gains another pound.
Just wow. That string section is beautiful. So imagine this guy, like he makes these two albums that go nowhere in America. He doesn't think anything of it. He's living in Detroit. He's basically a busker, and then he works construction for the rest of his life until the 90s, and until someone calls him on the phone saying, "Hey, are you Rodriguez from the album?" And then he gets invited to South Africa and gets treated like he's freaking Elvis, man. Just imagine that kind of life. I mean, I bet he had hard days, struggles, all this stuff, but he remained humble and just rest in peace, Rodriguez. I almost got to see him in Des Moines. I kind of wish I did, but what a great album. What a great story from this guy. So that is Rodriguez. Number 14,
So,
Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath. I had to pick one Black Sabbath album because it's one artist only. And this one, it was my love for Ronnie James Dio. This started my love for Ronnie James Dio. Yeah, I was like, who is this guy that replaced Ozzy Osbourne? And then I listened to his voice and just the heavy music and everything. I was like, holy crap, this is like wholly intended. Holy crap, this is incredible. Listened to it in middle school when everyone else was listening to Justin Bieber and all this stuff, and I'm listening to this Smoking Angel album on the cover. Very nice. But yeah, just Ronnie James Dio, what a talent, what a legend. Not much else said. Great documentary on him as well to check out. So this is Heaven and Hell.
what are you gonna ask the wizard for, Pixel?
Well, I'm not sure he's.
Here we go. Here we go. There's a big black shape looking up at me. Oh. He said, I know where you want to be. Said, come with me, I'll give you desire. But first, you gotta burn in fire. Then a little white shape looked down at me. He said, heaven is where you ought to be. Said, come with me, I know just what to do. But I said, go away, I'm gonna burn in hell with all of you. Yeah, yeah. And it's on and on, on and on.
just incredible talent. Gone way too soon. Rest in peace, Dio. The best analogy I've ever heard from this guy, one of the comments was, Ronnie James Dio was heavy metal's Bilbo Baggins. I can definitely see that. Number 13, we have Fire of Unknown Origin from Blue Oyster Cult. Again, this is just a very popular hard rock album, and it's just very, very, very fun to listen to. Some of the songs, I love the album cover, by the way, just very mystical. I love it. Some of the songs remind me of Stranger Things soundtrack a little bit too. It has that like heavy nostalgia riffs and stuff, and just really, really awesome stuff. Burning for You is one of my favorite like popular rock songs ever, so had to go with that route. And Oyster Cult was such a talented band, so not much else to be said, but I love this album a ton. it's just uh, it gives me taxi driver feels, you know? Just yeah, that was what an interesting music video. All right, number 12, we have Violator from Depeche Mode.
So,
And before this, I was not really into electronic music, like 80s electronic. I was not at all. And then I put this song after listening to it. It was on Joy Division Radio. I was like, Depeche Mode. I've heard this. I've heard this band from the Rock Band video game a ton. All this stuff, and I had never sat down and really listened to them. And then I put on Policy of Truth, and my life changed. Um, Now, I can't get enough of this band. I think that they're one of the best bands ever. I'd love to go to a concert. Just really, really cool stuff like 80s, just very industrial, gritty. Nine Inch Nails was definitely influenced by this band a ton. And yeah, Nine Inch Nails went with a more metal route. Depeche Mode is more like pop goth. I kind of like The Cure if they were a lot electronic music, but love it a ton. This is Policy of Truth, Depeche Mode.
what are you gonna ask the wizard for, Pixel?
Well, I'm not sure he's such a...
Oh, I want him to give me all the magical AI stuff he's given you.
But the wizard didn't...
I gotta charge my computer. I'll be back. Okay. Let's do that again.
So, what are you gonna ask the wizard for, Pixel?
Well, I'm not sure he's such a...
Oh,
The first time I heard that, I was in heaven in my headphones. I think I just love gothic stuff so much because of Batman. That's where Batman all started that love for me, and it's just like I'm not in that scene. Obviously, like I don't live in the city of New York, but just that style of stuff is just so cool. Like it's gets me a little sleepy, but it's also amazing at the same time. Like kind of A24 before A24 became a thing, and yeah, 80s goth is really, really, really great stuff. So, Depeche Mode. Number 11, we have Illinois from Sufjan Stevens. Um, Man, it's hard for me to even tell you guys how much I love this album. It's very much like my Bon Iver love. This is also like my comfort album. Yeah, his other one, the winter one, the earlier one, Michigan is also really good. But I think this one has like more diversity on the album, and just he's so creative with his instruments that he puts in, and yeah, Sufjan Stevens is a really really talented guy. Um, his last album was a heartbreaker because his partner died. He came out with this album because his partner died. So his whole album is about his grief and all that, and it's a sad album, but it's really really well done. And yeah, I first heard Chicago from this guy, and that's the first song. I was like, "What the heck is this? This is really really cool. It sounds like Christmas. This sounds like a Christmas song, to be honest. That's why I love it a ton. The horn section is amazing, but the entire album just is something you need to hear before you die. It's one of those albums. So yeah, so I'm gonna play this in its entirety because it's the last video for the day. So yeah, Sufjan Stevens, Chicago.
Welcome to Can You Gift It, the Google Shopping game show where the deals are.
I fell in love again. All things go, all things go. Drove to Chicago. All things know, all things know. We sold our clothes to the state. I don't mind, I don't mind. I made a lot of mistakes in my mind, in my mind. You came to take us. All things go, all things go. To recreate us. All things go, all things go. We had a mindset. All things know, all things know. You had to find it. All things go, all things go. I drove to New York in a van with my friend. We slept in parking lots. I don't mind, I don't mind. I was in love with the place. In my mind, in my mind. I made a lot of mistakes. In my mind, in my mind. You came to take us. All things go, all things go. To recreate us. All things go, all things go. We had a mindset. All things know, all things know. You had to find it. All things go, all things go. If I was crying in the van with my friend, it was for freedom from myself and from the land. I made a lot of mistakes. 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 You came to take us. All things go, all things go. To recreate us. All things grow, all things grow. We had a mindset. All things know, all things know. You had to find it. All things go, all things go. You came to take us. All things go, all things go. To recreate
like I've heard this song probably over 100 times, and it still gets into my heart. Just really, really cool stuff. I'm going to show you guys a picture of Stuff Yard because you don't see that yet. Sorry about my voice; it's still very groggy. I also watched this movie called Blink Twice with what's his name? Channing Tatum. Blink Twice with Channing Tatum. Check that movie out. It is a trip. I tell you. All right, this is Sufjan Stevens. There he is. Really cool guy. I hope he continues to make music. I don't know if he's how he's feeling, but just all love to this guy. Like he's made very great music. I don't know how old he is. He's only 49 years old, so yeah. Oh wow. Celebrity Indies Sufjan Stevens says he lost the ability to walk after to be diagnosed with a rare autoimmune condition. I did not know about this. Wow. What? Wow. Well, all love to that guy. Hope he continues on. That is weird. Anyways, that's Sufjan Stevens. Since that is my top 20 down to 11. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back with the 10 through 1 later on, probably after Thanksgiving. I'll have some stuff going on. But yeah, I'm gonna get in one Irish folk song in tonight as well. So I'm planning to do that after dinner. So thank you guys. Have a great Thanksgiving break. Peace out.